MK Party has apologized. Floyd Shivambu basically has apologized to Umkhonto Wesizwe supporters. Now, the apology comes as a result of Umkhonto Wesizwe not being able to provide transport to many people. The story of how they were unable to provide for transportation for other people, but Mabhida was full. It tells you of the nature of people that are there, people that are able to organize things. For the fact that buses were cancelled, Metro Rail cancelled, Prasa Board cancelled transportation through trains that were supposed to be transporting MK Party people to the to the 1 year anniversary celebration at Moses Mabhida. But still, MK Party makes it. Still, MK Party fill up the stadium. You know, that story that will be told through history, that despite the problems that they face, despite all of those problems, yet these people were still able to fill up the stadium. I remember seeing a tweet from Helen Zille, reposted a tweet from Gulam, talking about how at the time Moses Mabhida was half full. They were busy celebrating that, but they never actually came back and issued another or wrote another tweet to say, hey, guys, Moses Mabhida was full, right? So I'm saying the story that will be told here is a story of victory. How did they manage everything and still the way look at the stadium? At the end of it all, it was full. But even if it was not full, for me, it will still be justifiable that look, they had this and this and this and this and this and this challenges. Yet, despite those challenges, they were able to still fill up the stadium. Hey guys, no man, it's something that people are taking it for granted. It looks like something that was supposed to happen. I mean, despite the challenges that these people were facing, the ones that Floyd Shivambu is apologizing for, in a video that I'm about to allow you to listen, the challenges that they are apologizing for people not to be able to come to the stadium, yet, despite those challenges, they still managed to fill up the stadium. Guys. Guys, you better give credit when it is true. I think the story deserves our ears and our attention. I mean, come on. How is it that they were able to overcome those challenges and come out of this victoriously? Listen to Floyd Shivambu in a long video. Maybe I need to say, let's start with the ad and then Floyd Shivambu after that. Let's start here.
So, when Umkhonto Wesizwe Party was founded, a lot of people could not believe it. Some of us had an opportunity to be appraised in October 2023. And none of us could believe that President Zuma could take a bold decision to start an organization and forego somehow an organization which he had served before for more than 60 years. So that was one of the boldest actions. That is why some of us did not even have an iota of fear to leave just a 10-year-old organization because we had seen that for a just and revolutionary cause, anything else has to be done correctly. And I think that let us take an opportunity as well to thank the voters of South Africa, here in KwaZulu-Natal and all the provinces for giving their confidence to Umkhonto Wesizwe Party within 6 months of its existence. So Umkhonto Wesizwe Party is one of the 2 black political parties in South Africa whose votes can be counted in millions. So there is no any other political party except the outgoing ruling party and Umkhonto Wesizwe which can say we are voted and supported by millions of people. because that is the reality of the situation. Now, we have distributed copies of the Constitution to all the guests that have joined us for this gathering, the gala dinner to mark the first birthday of Umkhonto weSizwe. So on page 6 of that Constitution, the last sentence, it emphasizes an important point, that unity of the progressive forces is an important tool in the hands of the oppressed. That in whatever we seek to do, we should fight towards the unification of all the progressive forces. And that is the agenda that we're in pursuit of. The national chairperson is correct that we had said that before we call the Treasurer General, we should inform everyone else of just where are we now. That today is exactly 12 months since Umkhonto weSizwe Party was founded. But we currently have got a representation in the National Assembly with 58 spaces for National Assembly. In terms of the representation, 5 members of the National Council of Provinces, and therefore official opposition in National Parliament. But we also have got 37 of the 80 members of the provincial legislature here in KwaZulu-Natal province. In Gauteng province, we've got 8 out of the 80 members of the provincial legislature. In Mpumalanga, we've got 8 out of the 40 members of the provincial legislature. And in Mpumalanga, Umkhonto weSizwe is the official opposition as well. It's the second biggest political party. And we exist in all the provinces. And our organization is founding in a correct direction. And just a key highlight of where we are now. So the Constitution, which was adopted on the 26th of September 2024, is establishing 4 organizations at the same time. So Umkhonto weSizwe, the mother body, the organization, with its own leadership structures and systems. And Umkhonto weSizwe Women's League, which is still going to have its own leadership structures from national level, provincial level, regional level, ward level, and VD level. We're also establishing the MK Youth League, which is going to exist in our communities to mobilize young people under the age of 30. We're also establishing the MK Students Movement, which will be the student wing of Umkhonto weSizwe. So despite the fact that the MK has got access to some resources that are allocated by Parliament, because we are represented in 7 of the 9 provincial legislatures, our financial obligations, because we are at formative stages, will be far much more greater. We have to still establish the provincial offices in all the 9 provinces. And we have to establish regional offices, like brick and mortar offices, in all the 54 regions or districts in South Africa. So here in the province of KwaZulu-Natal, we still have to establish an office in Mkhanyakude, in Zululand, in Ugu, in Ilembe, in Mzinyathi, in Amajuba, here in eThekwini, in Uthukela. In all the 11 regions of KwaZulu-Natal, we need to have presence. In the Eastern Cape, we still need to have brick and mortar offices in Jokabi region in Alwal North, in Krisani region in Komani, in Alfred Nzo, in Amatole, in OR Tamba districts, in Nelson Mandela Bay municipality in Buffalo City. In Limpopo, we still have to establish offices in Mopani region, in Vembe, in Waterberg, in Capricorn, in Sekhukhune. We still need to have offices in all the 3 regions of Mpumalanga, of Nhlanzeni, of Nkangala, of Hertzband. We still need to have offices in the northwest regions of the doctors of Dr. Ruth Khomotsi Mapante region, of Ngaka Mudirimelema region, of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda region, and Bojanala. We still have to have offices in all the regions of Northern Cape. In Francis Bard, which is around Kimberley, we have to have proper offices in Pixley, in Namakwa, in ZF, Mkau, and in John Taule Gaitewe region. We still have to have offices in the whole of Western Cape, in Central Karoo, in the Southern Cape, in Overberg, in the West Coast, in the West Coast, in the Cape Winelands, and in Cape Metro. We still need to have offices in Gauteng, in Tshwane, in Sidibeng, in Johannesburg, in Ekurhuleni, and in the West Rand. And all of those offices should have staff members, must be accessible to the people, must interact with the people from time to time, must be where people go to consult and be in contact with Mkhonto Wesizwe. And offices are just the point of contact of an otherwise huge organization. But also on top of all these offices which we're going to establish in all corners of South Africa, we still have to prepare to take over all the municipalities in the local government elections of 2026. These municipalities have been under misgovernance for a very long time. Here in eThekwini, already Mkhonto Wesizwe is majority of the people of eThekwini have already given their faith and their vote to Mkhonto Wesizwe. And that should apply to all the metropolitan municipalities that Mkhonto Wesizwe should have to take over. And in preparation of that, Comrade President, as an organization, we have to build organizational unit and policy capacity to support all our deployees in local government. Because there's a huge crisis in local government where municipalities are unable to gain access to conditional grants and the basic resources that they need for their survival. As an organization, we need to have solid systems to support all our municipalities. So because we are still at formative stages, our financial obligations will be far much greater. And we would encourage all willing and capable South Africans, whatever amount can be contributed, the TG will speak to that, to contribute whatever can be done. It can be donation in cash or in kind. Avail offices from Mkhonto Wesizwe. Avail whatever little resources to make sure that this movement, which is going to unify all the progressive forces, has got sustainable resources. Because on top of all this work which we are doing, as the President indicated in the address yesterday in Moses Mabhida, we are still going to unify and include within the organization Mkhonto Wesizwe other political organizations who are even represented now in parliament, in legislatures, and in councils. So it's not a dream that in 2026, so vota ndawonye. That is what the message came out of yesterday's program, which was presided over by the President and organized properly by the province of KwaZulu-Natal, working with the leadership. And as the national chairperson had said, on behalf of the organization, we still want to apologize to the regions of Utukela, which is in Alfred Duma municipality, Nkosilanga Balele, and Ukahlamba, and Herigwala, which is Kokstad, Mzumkulu, Dr. NDZ municipality, and Ubuhlebezo. And also apologize to Mkanyakude from Hlabalingana, Josini, Mtubatuba, Big Five Hlabisa. And also apologize to Zululand, which is at Dumbe, Nongoma, Abatulus, Ulundi, for not having provided the transport, there were so many much more difficult circumstances which the organization got to be confronted with. We did everything in our power to provide transport for everyone to come to the rally to celebrate the first birthday of Umkhonto Wesizwe. But we still were able to go ahead and have a successful program. I know that even in King Tetwayo, there were areas that were affected in Umlalazi, in Nkandla as well. There were people who were left behind who could not come to the first birthday celebration. And we have already decided, President, that as the leadership, we are going to visit all the regions that could not come to Moses Mabhida before the end of this year. And we will talk to them. We will also avail to them the T-shirts which otherwise would have been distributed in Moses Mabhida Stadium, so that all of us are one. There was no ill intention in those that could not attend the program. Comrades, ladies and gentlemen, the people of South Africa, we want to appreciate the support that Umkhonto Wesizwe is receiving, and we're calling on all of us to continue to provide support. We are leading a responsible organization that has got capacity, that has demonstrated its capacity even within 12 months of existence.
Okay. Yeah. I'm saying, guys, this whole story, yeah. But on the other video, I spoke about how the ANC seems to be doing something consistently. The ANC is at the forefront of an organization that is accused of serious things. You will remember that at some point the EFF accuses the ANC for sabotaging them, and you will remember that the EFF said, just I think it was during their 10-year anniversary, just last minute, bus companies pulled out, and some stating that we receive a message from the ANC stating categorically clear that if we do not stop supporting you guys, we will lose our subsidies. Malema said it on public. MK Party complains about the same thing being sabotaged by the same political party. I'm saying there's consistency in how these people seems to be behaving. And then you have like you have the ATM complaining about how the very same ANC bought people to come and destabilize a ATM from within. Moving right along, you have a MK Party accusing ANC of almost a similar thing. People, it's been said that people were bought to come and disturb the MK Party from within. I am saying there's a trend in how this political party called ANC seems to be behaving. It's not right, but it is happening. As a matter of fact, it is happening. It's not right, but it's happening. Then you have organizers in the MK Party. There's one aspect that needs to be explained. It's a very interesting one. The fact that despite these challenges, at the end of the day, the stadium was full. The fact that despite all these challenges, at the end of the day, the stadium was full. So then you have to ask yourself a question. What would have happened if the people that did not succeed in getting to Moses Mabhida Stadium, what would have happened if all of them successfully got into the stadium? That means the stadium would have been overpacked. So in other words, the rally was the birthday celebration was and I think it was a success. And it should tell you something, the fact that the enemies has not commented to say it was bad. They commented only as the stadium was still half full. But from there, There are no comments from them that says the stadium is full, look was half full, this was not a success. The fact that their enemies are quiet, it also tells me good their enemies are defeated too. I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me that what you think about everything that I've just said in the comment section below. But again, Floyd Shivambu nonetheless apologize to say we do apologize for the issue, for the inconvenience it caused, the transportation, this and this and this and this and that. We do apologize. Well, they also now made a very interesting local promise that they will be visiting those people wherever they are and provide them with t-shirts. It's nice that MK Party, maybe they've raised enough money. Remember, during the previous elections, the general elections, they couldn't provide people with free t-shirts. Why? Because they said they don't have that money. But I saw a video at Jub distributing t-shirts, and I'm like, means that now these people have got some cash now. So come local elections, they will be distributing more and more and more of their regalia, right? Speaking about MK Party regalia, hey, there are some of the jerseys there. Hey guys, they are so beautiful. Manje, hey, I stay in a area where you can hardly bump into the regalia, but I need that regalia, man. It looks beautiful. There's one that looks like two color. It looks like a bit of whitish with greenish, and I'm like, hey, I need to buy that one. Really, guys, I need to buy that one. It looks very beautiful. I know you guys are gonna say. I know what you guys are gonna say, but come on, guys. I think I need to buy that. I think I desperately need to buy that. Yeah. You guys will have to decide in the comment section below. Which one do you think I should buy? It's a pity that you guys can't send pictures. If it was TikTok, you would have probably responded with pictures. But yeah, it's fine. Yeah, nonetheless, that is exactly what we are told it happened. Look, those are the things that transpired on the event. MK Party had a successful rally. It went well, and no complaint whatsoever about the fact that it went well, though MK Party is apologizing for the fact that they were not able to get everybody to the stadium. Now, get into the comment section below. Tell me what your thought about everything that the Secretary General of Umkhonto weSizwe, Floyd Shivambu, has said. Definitely, you and I, guys, we will meet in the next episode because we still need to do more and more of this episode. So we will definitely meet in the next episode. But until such a time, good people, please take care.